Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today is a special one. It's Jen's first 124 car that she bought on her own. And well, I mean, I was there with her, but that she bought, and we got it used off Facebook Marketplace for a really good price, $60 Canadian for a Ferrari 458 Italia GT3. Now, I've never seen a livery like this. With the teeth. I don't know if that's like a lizard mouth or a dragon mouth or whatever. I don't know any history about this car. I know it's Kessel Racing because it says that on the side. And this livery is, it's simple but very nice and very elegant. Yeah, we're missing the what's this called? The spoiler. We're missing the spoiler. I have it. I just need to glue it on there. So, for 60 bucks Canadian, I think this is a really good deal. And I did put it on the track. It's not running the smoothest, and I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, Jen came to me and she said, hey, look, found this guy. He's about an hour away. He's selling this car. Is this a good price? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. 124. And this is her first Ferrari. So we're excited about that. And it looks in pristine condition. The guy doesn't have a track. The guy we bought it off of did not have a track anymore, and he was just keeping this car as sentimental value just to hold it because he really liked it. I guess he raced it a little bit. There is a bit of wear and tear on this car, but nothing much. I mean, look how clean this is. This is really nice. So anyways, the point of this video is I want to open it up because I see some issues. The car was just sliding on the track, and I noticed that the back wheels are rock hard and they don't want to come off, and the front wheels, kind of interesting enough, they go up and then they scratch. They don't turn. But when they're loose, they spin nice. But for some reason, I've never seen this before. I don't know if something's broken inside, but they're kind of touching. So I want to see if they're clearly trued. They're clearly trued. The guy did a good job truing them. So I want to see if he glued these tires, or with just time did the Carrera just kind of hold its own and kind of harden on the wheels themselves. So yeah, that's what this episode is about. Stick around. We're gonna open her up. All right, guys, this is my first 124 that I'm going to be opening up, so I have no idea what to expect, especially out of a used car. So let's get her done. All right, we got the back, we got the front. Let's flip those open. I don't want to lose these screws. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so now we got what looks like a nice chip in there. Everything is pretty clean. Standard Carrera motor, nothing special. And now I got to get access to this magnet. Interesting. How am I going to do that? All right. Well, there's a little bit of dust there that we can clean. No problem. Okay, let's open her up some more. So the screws are different. The Carrera screws that are holding in this little housing here, the motor housing, are a little longer. So you will want to take note. If this is your first time opening up a 124, don't mix them up. Okay, so it's this whole back part that opens up. That's pretty neat. Had no idea that was going to be like that. All right, and let's get and there's more screws to get to the magnet back here. So I just want to show you guys that. 2 more screws on the other side, on the underside to get to the magnet. Okay. Is that focusing okay? Yeah, maybe not. Okay. Okay, so the whole axle comes out and needs to be on that piece. Interesting. Wow, that's very interesting. Okay. Cool to see. But yeah, we gotta take this magnet off, and I think I have to take out the whole piece. This is really annoying. This is super annoying. Okay, let's pop this out. There we go. Just pops off like that, no problem. Yeah, these tires are rock hard. We'll deal with that in a second. Let me just see. Oh, neato. Look at that. Just slides. This whole magnet piece just slides out. Wait, where did the magnet go? What? What did I just do there? Oh no, the magnets are there. I'm looking back and forth. I can't find the magnets. Okay, that's pretty cool. So this piece just slides out. Wow, this is like Transformers here. This is crazy. Okay, this piece slides out and the magnets are in there. I guess I'm just gonna leave this whole piece out. I'm not gonna put that back in. I mean, there's no point of putting it back in just for that. So the magnet will stay out. I'll put in that piece. Or do I pop it out? It looks like a pain. This looks like such a pain to take out. What is this? This is so weird. Okay. I'm not liking this. All right, so this will click back in. And now let's deal with these tires. These tires are rock solid. He glued these. These look like the original tires for the, sorry about the focus. Yeah. Okay. Okay, they're sort of coming off. Oh yeah, these are so crunchy. Can you hear that? Oh yeah, no, these are degrading. These are completely, oh, disgusting. Yeah, these guys have melted onto the, okay, thank God it's not, well, there's grease on there, so that's nice. But thank God it's not melted or super glued. It's melted, just not super glued. Wow. Wow, that was hard to come off. That's a nice clean break. I'll probably just clean that up a little bit. Let's do the other one. Oh, this tire was completely disintegrating. Ugh. Okay, other side. Yeah, Warren had mentioned something. He said if they're hard and they shrank onto the wheels, which can't happen, if the tires have shrunk onto the wheels, which can't happen, you could just take a hair dryer to it just to warm them up. I probably should have done that, but I just wanted to do it on the table, and sure enough, with a little bit of elbow grease, they come off, and that looks nice and clean. And let's just give it a little archaeology touch here. I feel like an archaeologist when I use my little brush here. The findings of the wheels. These wheels have been in the ground since 1808. No, I don't know what that impression was. Okay, so that's clean. We'll probably put a bit of oil on there. Doesn't seem to need it. It's actually very well oiled here. Doesn't really seem to need it, but we will add it. Why not? We are here, and these look like in really good condition. So let's get the tires and get to the next step. All right, guys, so I've got the super tires here that I got off Warren that will fit the 488 here, the 458 Ferrari. Put the silicones on there, nice and snug fit, and the nice rounded walls. They look nice and sexy. Let's oil her up and finish doing the rebuild. I do want to check out the front axle, so let's see what's happening here and see what the that squeakiness is. Not the squeakiness, but you know what I mean, the up and down that we didn't like. Oh, and I see the culprit right away. We've got a loose chassis here. Got a loose manifold. Where did this piece come from? Oh, I have no idea where that came out of. That's great. Wonderful. We're just gonna screw this down. Oh, it's an adjustment. Look at that. It's an adjustment for up and down. Okay, that just popped out of nowhere. Interesting. Oh, it's the front magnet. Man. Okay, that went flying underneath the desk. Let me just do one thing at a time here. Now, what just fell on the floor? Oh, the piece that holds the magnet. Interesting. Okay. That piece goes in here, I think. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing, clearly. Okay, no, that piece snaps right back in there like that. No problem. This is pretty interesting. This is a 3 magnet holder. That's interesting. Oh no, it's not 3 magnets, just one. No, yeah, it's 3 magnets. That's hilarious. 3 magnets, 2 shims. All right, guys, so I had to go back and to the video that I just recorded to see what parts I took out when, because this is just a very impromptu video, and I'm starting to get really frustrated with the fact that there's so many pieces in here. It's more annoying than it is fun to do. Maybe because it's late, maybe because you know, I'm running out of steam here. So now this goes like this, and then I gotta flip this over, and now I gotta find these 2 screws, which are nice because they're right here, and let's continue. Okay. At least Carrera basically just has 2 types of screws. The long screws to build everything inside the chassis, and then the short screws to mount the body to the chassis. So at least there's no confusion of that. Okay, so now we have our tire in, and we're gonna flip it over. It was a little confusing because normally Carrera cars have the gear on the passenger side, whereas this 124, stop popping out! This 124 has the gears on the driver's side. Okay, you go back in there with the shim like that, please. Stop popping out. Oh, don't break the lights, Joe. And then we pop her back in like this. Oops, I installed that wrong. I installed that wrong. The gear. Oh my goodness. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's flip it the right way this time. This has got to be one of the most complicated designs for a car. That makes... what is going on here? Let's try this one more time. For the 5th time, or 6th time. I've had to cut this video. That makes more sense. Wire goes where it cannot be in the way of the gear. Car is not that dumb. Okay. So this piece comes here like this. This plastic piece. Yeah, snaps in like that. You guys can't really see this, but there's like a plastic piece on top of a plastic piece on top of a plastic piece. And then this cover goes on here like so. I know this is not the best views, guys. I wasn't expecting this at all, but there's like cover over cover, and then that's why these screws are so long. This just basically houses the middle magnet, this little piece here that I'm holding down with my thumb. All right, we finally got her back together. I don't know how I did that. Okay, so the only piece that we are missing is the magnet that we unhooked, which was nice. Everything is kind of clip on, clip in. That was probably a lot more complicated than it needed to be, but because of this middle piece here that actually screws the car into the jewel box. I mean, I don't know why they made it a separate metal piece, I guess for stability or whatnot, or I guess it adds a little bit of weight. And then there's this whole section here, this lip here clips into this guy, and it's just madness how they did that. I don't know who designed this, all this extra plastic for nothing, but whatever. Carrera makes good quality cars that last, so I guess not that they can last, but they can take a beating. So, I mean, this was easy enough to fix. This little flap thing here, we'll see if that rubs against the body, but it shouldn't. And luckily I didn't break anything. I'm gonna gear these I'm going to grease the gears, add a little bit more oil, and I think we will be ready to go. All right, so there you have it. We have the silicone tires in the back here that do not touch. They look really good. The size is just right. And the front tires do not touch as well, and they are running super smooth. Loving this. Look at that. All right, let's put her on the track and let's see what she can do.
Free from shadowed halls, with truth laid bare and the kingdom's call. Help us, our friend, now turn to hate. We rush through the night, we won't be too late. The capital burns in our minds as chaos spreads through the city.
All right, guys, so we're back from the track, and this thing runs really nice. Unfortunately, it just makes a lot of noise, and I think that has to do with the front tires being so caked on and so hard that they're just scratching all over the place. And I'm putting it on my setup block here, and we can see that it is clearly it's got the right height, so I don't think it's scratching anywhere else. Maybe it's the guide, maybe it's this guy right here, but I don't think so. I mean, it doesn't seem to have any scratches on there. Maybe I'll change the braids, but the braids look nice and not as used. I don't know if anyone else has had this issue before of this noise. I'm gonna switch it out. I'm gonna put a slot invasion guide in here, or maybe a Franken slot, whichever one I have available, and we'll try that to see if that doesn't slow down the noise or reduce the noise. That could possibly be where it's coming from, but I'm thinking the culprit is definitely the hard tires in the front here. So I'm gonna try to put some of that I don't know, is it that floor wax or that floor shine polish thing, just to get a little bit more, less, make these less grippy. Even though they're pretty flat, they look pretty, they look trued, but I think it has to do with the fact that this has been sitting on a shelf. So I think these tires just shrunk over time, as Carrera tires tend to do. So yeah, that's it. So I'm really impressed for $60. It is what it is. I'll get around to doing the spoiler for Jen, and once she sees this video, she'll realize that I had a lot more fun with this car than she did. So that means I got to play with it before she did, which means I'll probably get in trouble. But yeah, that's how things go. So guys, thank you for sticking around. If you enjoyed this content, please consider a like and a subscribe, like always. If you want to continue this conversation, join the Discord. Description is in my bio. And like always, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.